Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel JK Tutoring. In this video we're going to be looking at lean production methods, which is very useful for all you GCSE students out there. So what is lean production? Lean production is a Japanese approach. It is a Japanese concept which focuses on minimizing the waste in a business. So it's ensuring quality of your production methods, but ensuring that you cut out the waste and the extra material or resources that are not required within the business. And this can be from the design process all the way through to production and to distributing the product. So again, it aims to cut costs by making the business more efficient and responsive to market needs. So only producing what is required, and this is depending on the demand of the market. So there are many benefits of lean production. An example of a company that uses lean production is Aldi, because their core purpose is to minimize waste and to really have the cost leadership strategy where they minimize their costs as well. So they differentiate from their competitors for this exact reason. They achieve cost savings across the organisation in various departments, and they benefit from keen prices, so really setting their prices low, but also keeping their costs of production low. And their savings are put back into the business, and their corporate social responsibility activities are achieved, so their sustainability is very good. Another method of lean production can be cell production, which also comes up in your exam. Cell production is a form of teams working together. So these are different groups in different departments working together, and that's why it's called cell production. Each cell is responsible for a complete unit, so they have the autonomy, they have the responsibility of achieving production and meeting their targets. Now, Hertzberg is a motivational theorist, and he sees this cell production as an essential resource part of job enrichment, which helps you to motivate your workers. So cell production is very effective within organisations. Employees do the work of absent colleagues, increasing output, which is very useful. Social needs are being met, increasing employee motivation. As you've given them the responsibility, you're delegating responsibility. And it makes them feel valued and important. So this will be very good for those of you who are studying motivational theories as well, as you can link Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Hertzberg's theory of motivation to lean production as well. So be sure to watch my previous video, which was on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So there are limitations of each method. So let's look at the limitations of cell production. Employees may want extra wages by taking on this extra responsibility. If they're taking, or if they're doing cover work, for instance, they would want to demand extra pay, especially if they need to learn that new method of working. If they need to be trained, they would want to demand that extra pay. So let's have a look at the other methods that we used. One of these is called total quality management. Quality is priority at each stage of the business, such as recruitment, finance, and in all your functional areas. So total quality management is all about putting emphasis on your quality rather than just having the systems in place. It ensures that each of your products are up to quality and up to a good standard. Total quality management is all about making oncoming adjustments and refinements in response to constant feedback. So it's really reflecting on the customer feedback and improving your product. There are many benefits of total quality management, and these are: employees are responsible for checking their own work. Employees feel important and have ownership of their work, so it really pushes them to do even better. Employees feel trusted, and no inspectors are used, so you don't have to spend money on external inspectors coming in. You can check your work yourself and save money. However, productivity may fall. If you're constantly checking again and again the quality of a product, it may waste a lot of time. Employees also need to be trained for this, And you cannot use piece rate payments as piece rate payments are paying employees according to the hour, by the hour, depending on how much work they do. So it would be very difficult to do this if total quality management is included as well. Another one, which is one of the most important, I think, is just-in-time production. This is a system of where you only produce products when required, when there is a demand for it. So why use just-in-time production? There are many advantages of this. So for example, lower stock holding. This means you would not have to pay for extra storage, and products become obsolete very quickly. So they go out of date very quickly, such as toys for Christmas. You know, you've got a trend in toys that they're always innovating in different toys and technology. So they won't be used, the same toys won't be used every year. As stock is only obtained when it is needed, so less working capital is tied up in stock. As I said, there's less likelihood of stock perishing or becoming obsolete or out of date, as you can just produce it when required. It avoids the build-up of unsold finished products with sudden changes in demand, and you'll be spending less time on checking and reworking the products of others, because your main aim is of getting it right the first time. However, just-in-time production means that there's little room for mistakes, so it's not very flexible, which it can become very reliant on employees. So the pressure can be a lot. The production is very reliant on suppliers as well, so if it's not delivered on time, the whole production schedule can be delayed. So it's sometimes in companies it is always better to have stock there rather than just doing it in time, just in case there's delays in the production process. So let's have a look at some companies who use JIT production. So we've got Toyota. They only produce cars when required, when there's a demand for it. Dell and Motor Harley Davidson Company. And there's many other companies who use just-in-time production. Another one, which is a Japanese concept, is Kaizen. This focuses on continuous improvement throughout all aspects of your life or in the workplace. These activities cover improvements in a number of areas, such as quality, so bettering your products, your work environment and your practice. Really having a focus on your costs, so reducing your expenses, raw materials, etc. Delivery, management and safety. So these are the number of areas what Kaizen focuses on. However, it is a difficult process as you need honesty and transparency. Not everyone will have the ability to continuously improve within their products. Can highlight problems that the company are not equipped or prepared to deal with, and employees may be fearful of highlighting their problems. They may not be able to step up to the manager and say, this is what I specifically need support with. So those were the lean production methods, and I hope all this helped. So thank you all for watching, and if you did like this video, again, click the thumbs up icon below, leave a comment on what you think, subscribe and share this video to who it may be useful. I also provide one-to-one tutoring sessions, so if you do need to get in touch, use my contact details which is provided on my page. Thank you.